Hi guys, welcome to my channel IT for Nurses. Today I thought of making a different kind of video. So it's not our usual lesson-based video, but more of an information and awareness thing. Right now we are all going through a difficult time. There is a pandemic happening and most of the countries in the world today are in partial or complete lockdown. Now it's a terrible situation, and while our governments and authorities are taking unprecedented actions, this isn't really the first pandemic. The world has witnessed pandemics before, like flu, cholera, HIV, and while there have been unique traits of each of them, there are several similarities among them as well. Social distancing, quarantining, these aren't new at all. But I think what's different and unique for us at the time of COVID-19 is the amount of technological advancements that have happened. I wouldn't say it is at its best stage yet, but certainly there is so much that technology can help us with during this time. This video series is in two parts. In the first part, which is what you're watching right now, I've compiled a list of different health IT resources that are being used to prevent or manage coronavirus around the world. And in the second part, I will talk about the online education resources that we can all benefit from at this time. So let's start talking about how the world is using technology to cope with the current crisis. Here are 7 items you need to know. Number 1, symptom checkers. As the name indicates, these are apps that allow you to verify your symptoms at your own home. They usually ask you a series of questions and either tell you whether or not you may have coronavirus or should you go to the hospital or stay at home. There are several symptom checkers available as we speak, and if you choose to use one, make sure it's reliable. Number 2, portable COVID testing. These are compact test kits that make the testing process efficient. So far, there has been one approved by the US Food and Drug Administration, and this one is from the Abbott Labs in the US. The company says the test can detect COVID-19 in about 5 minutes and is the size of a toaster, so it could be used literally anywhere. Number 3, home monitoring devices. Now, most of the COVID-19 patients don't really need to be hospitalized. They can be managed in isolation at home. But that doesn't mean we don't need to keep an eye on their situation. Gladly, we have technology to help us monitor their symptoms at home. Devices such as vital sign monitor, pulse oximeters are being increasingly used for home monitoring. Number 4, telehealth. Now, because we are all observing social distancing, telehealth has become a key technology. It allows consumers to communicate with healthcare providers remotely using video and audio devices on their phones and computers. Most of the elective consultations have now been moved to telehealth platforms everywhere. Number 5, surveillance devices. Governments around the world are using technology to keep a check on their population. Surveillance devices such as CCTV cameras and smartphone-linked wristbands are being used to ensure people are following preventive measures. Interestingly, drones are also being used in some countries for mass surveillance. Number 6, health information. Of course, there are websites that offer information related to COVID-19, but to make it more accessible and authentic, specialized chatbots are now in place. For example, World Health Organization has collaborated with WhatsApp to bring relevant information to your mobile phone. You can add this number in your contacts and send a message on WhatsApp to register. Number 7, predictive tools. Using machine learning and artificial intelligence, researchers around the world are creating tools to predict outbreak and prognosis of COVID-19. So this was my compilation of health technology that has come to surface in this difficult time. Don't forget to watch part 2 of COVID special series.